Good afternoon, everybody. You are listening to All FM 96.9. I am your host for the next hour, Damilola Bisuga, and this is the Damilola Bisuga Show. I'm joined by my co-host, Mr. DJ Mento.
Hello, everyone. Back here again, as usual.
Back here again. It's us every week. It's us every week.
And we got two important guests here today, so...
Two very important people. We have got two very important people with us on today's show. And yes, I'm going to start by introducing them, just their names for now, because we're going to get to know them a lot more later on in the show. I'm going to start by, can we get a round of applause when I introduce them? Okay, get ready, people. I'm going to start by introducing Mr. Dayo Washington.
Thank you,
Dayo is an entrepreneur. He's a CEO. He's a fashion mogul, fashion designer. So he's doing a load of things. And we're going to find out a lot more about him. Are you excited to be here, Dayo?
Of course, I'm very happy to be here. Very happy.
Good to have you. Great to have you. And our very important, special, extravaganza guest for today. Can you feel the hype? Are you feeling the hype? We have got... Do you want to introduce him?
Mr. Stubborn.
He goes by the name. He goes by the name of Young B.I.G. Woo, 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 woo. Clap, 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 clap.
Thank you very much, guys. Thank you very much. It's your boy Young Big, Mr. Robo, every day at the time, you know.
Nice to have you. We're really excited to have you guys. So this is the show where I bring you the latest celebrity news, what has happened in the past week in the world of La Celebrity Land. This is the show where you're going to find out. I'll be giving you guys my opinion. I'll also be throwing you guys a question topic later on the show, and that is the question time. It's a really juicy one this time, isn't it, Mento?
Always
He doesn't want to answer the question because his girl is listening. His girl's listening to the show. So yes, and then later on in the show, like I said, we'll be finding out more about Young Big and Dayo Washington. Should we get straight into the topics?
Yeah, of course.
Yes. Okay. So let's talk about Ray J and Kim Kardashian. Ray J has popped up again talking about Kim Kardashian. Right, people, this sex tape came out 11 years ago, right?
Wow.
Okay, it was years ago. Can he not just forget about this? Why is he still talking about Kim K, though?
He wants to come back to the limelight.
Exactly. Why is it every interview? He basically did an interview with Storm Online, and he basically was like, he said, "Oh, I did my part in making her famous," and I'm like, really? Are you still talking about this girl? Like, what's your thoughts on that? Like, she's moved on. She moved on long time ago. She's
First
upgraded
of all,
you.
She's married now, and she has a child, so I don't see the point. Two, actually. So it's like, to me, he's beating around the bush because he enjoyed it more than she. In the girlfriend said so, but at the end of the day, it's past, it's gone. So she's meant to just let it go. Just not going around and saying, "Oh, he played the spa." Played the spa in what?
Exactly, making her famous. To be fair, he did though.
He did, yeah. Because it went viral and it's still even on. It's not out. It's not out.
And they're still collecting checks for that tape. Let me tell you.
Till now.
I think he probably expects money for it, because I mean, like Mento said,
he gets money for it.
He gets money for it
Every time. He's still getting royalties.
He
for
probably
that tape.
feels that tape's still going to make him more. I mean, this is 2017. If he has no budget plan, I guess that's where the capital is going to come in for him. So it's possible,
He was part of the... Is it Brothers or
Big Brother?
Big Brothers?
Yeah, he was recently on Big Brother UK.
They docked him out, innit?
But he kind of left, like after,
He
like,
left.
he kind of walked
I think
out.
they said he wasn't feeling fine.
He had like a doctor's appointment or something. He was like, I need to go to my doctor's appointment. And then Big Brother were like, okay, well, you're not coming back in the house. And then he's like, I'm going to sue you guys. I'm going to sue Big Brother. He's like,
He's still
no,
gonna get paid for it, though.
if you leave the house, you leave the house. You know, so...
Doctor's appointment, you know.
Why couldn't they bring a doctor into the Big Brother house?
Exactly.
I'm sure they've done that before.
I don't think he's released any records as well, because I don't think I've downloaded any current song from...
Is Ray J even still relevant in the music
I
industry?
think that's the point of why he's doing what he's doing, you know. He's trying to remain relevant, but he can't. Not by using gossips of 11 years ago. It's not gonna stand.
Exactly. Do you think that Ray J should just keep quiet and stop talking about Kim Kardashian?
I think he just needs to find another celebrity to make a tape. And then maybe that will get him to where he wants to be, because if he's trying to be an important person in the music industry.
Yes.
This is not the way.
And Kim Kardashian is moved on anyway because she's got a lot of things going on with her life. So
she's married.
Exactly.
So many things going on. So that would be the least person in her head.
No, because that day it's not going to hurt her anymore because it's out. You know, the husband knows about it. You know,
he's watched it.
To be honest,
yeah. So
did you know Kanye West watched that tape? Like deliberately sat down, played the tape, and watched it to take notes. To take notes and compare.
He's a man.
He's a man.
He's a man.
They both favor each other at the end of the day.
So I'm just trying to put myself in his shoes. I don't think I can do that. Sit down and watch the video.
This is why I always think Kim Kardashian and Kanye West's relationship is not real.
Why?
Why? For things like this happening.
You know what? Sorry, I don't
think it's just business-wise.
Yeah.
Yo, Kanye is my boy, so you know what I mean? So you don't go there. But one thing I've got to say about that situation is she's got more invested in him than the other way around. He's worth a lot more than her. He's got more things going for him.
Kanye West is worth more than Kim.
I thought Kim was worth a lot more than Kanye.
Well, with talent, but we're talking about net worth.
Yes, Kim is worth more. Yes. So I think
he's like a pop culture king now, though.
True. Kim is a pop culture queen in some ways.
In some way.
Yeah, she's
not music-wise per se.
Not music-wise, but she's still part of that whole pop culture and celebrity culture, you know?
Yeah, she's among the music gurus.
Exactly my point.
And she'll always be.
Yeah, so guys, so for my lovely listeners, I'm joined with 4 men in the studio. So it's interesting to hear, the perspectives of the male species. So would you, if you had an ex-girlfriend, if you had a girlfriend or even a wife currently, and you were aware that she had a past or a history, and that history was recorded, would you go and watch that history?
No. No, not at all.
At some point, you will see it anyways. Because
would you go and watch it? Would you go and watch your girl's?
I'll watch it and leave the past behind.
That's why
No, because by the time you watch it, it's not about the past in your head. It becomes the present.
It's gonna be a present.
And then, to go back in bed with your girlfriend or missus,
again, you think about...
that picture, there's no how...
It's gonna be in your face, just imagine.
How mentally strong can you be?
This is the reason why I'm talking about the relationship. Like, it's a bit dodgy. Like, what's happening? You know what I'm saying? It's dodgy.
I would have children and stuff. If it's dodgy, it's real to them. I don't think it's dodgy. I think it's just kind of person that, if he can accept her making naked what she's done recently with the breast,
the photo shoot.
Yeah, the photo shoot. Yeah. And he's probably approved of that. So he might actually get a kick out of his wife being that loved by the public.
Like I said, at the end of it, it's all about the money, though.
No, they have money.
Kim had money, to be fair. She had money before the family money before even Kanye.
The Kardashian
so just to throw that out there, she was hustling, and that mother. And Ray J continued to call Kim's mother, Kris Jenner, a true, real hustler. Now I feel like he was kind of taking the mickey a little bit, because people obviously said that it was Kris Jenner, Kim's mother, who leaked that tape, that infamous tape, about 11, 13 years ago. It was the mother that released that tape in order to get her family famous into the limelight.
So she's the one behind it.
That's what they say. I think it's possible. I can't put anything past that family. I think it's possible.
You don't put anything past that family?
I think it's
possible.
Trust me.
It is.
That family itself is just something else.
They're fame. Anyway, fame people. Alright, people. So I'm going to be playing Diana by Techno, and we'll be right back after this short musical break. You're listening to the Damilola Bisuga Show on All FM 96.9. Welcome back. You are still listening to the Damilola Bisuga Show with Damilola Bisuga and DJ Mento, and my lovely guest Dayo Washington and Young Big. Do you prefer Young Big or Young B.I.G.?
Young Big.
Young Big. Okay.
It's young and
let's
big.
leave B.I.G. to rest, people. R.I.P. B.I.G. All right. Okay. So we're continuing on with the celebrity stories. So apparently, Azealia Banks, who is, what is she? Like an irrelevant rapper. Stroke like
racist.
stirrer. Yeah. She's a very controversial American I guess she did some music back then, but hasn't really done anything recently. Now just kind of keeps on coming at different people and saying a lot of stuff that is very, very controversial. So that's Azealia. So she, it started when Rihanna posted a tweet about the new president, Donald Trump, about the president's ban on Muslims entering the US. If you've heard this, it's a very, very strong kind of it's a very strong issue in America right now, and for Muslims all around the world, to ban a whole religion, like of a whole group of people entering your country, reportedly. So Rihanna aired her views on Twitter by saying, quote, "Disgusted. The news is devastating. America is being ruined right before our eyes. What an immoral pig you have to be to implement such BS." That is what Rihanna tweeted, which is fine. That's her opinion, that's her views, it's all good. Then Azealia Banks had to come into this, as usual, talking about stuff that doesn't relate to her, and say, I quote, "No, this is all stupid and wrong. Is she even American?" i.e. Rihanna, which she's not. "Can she vote?" Wow. "We started a war." And she continues, "We started a war. We have to finish it, or else it will finish us. Trump is simply finishing the job, not because he wants to, but because he has to. If we don't, terror will spread all around Turkey and into America. So he messed up big time, but we need to very ungraciously end this war and just deal with the new blood on our hands. As great empires fall, as will this one," talking about the US. But for now, we are just getting started. We are set to take over and control the entire planet as we will. Our failure is not now. What do you guys think of this whole, first of all, what do you think about Rihanna's comments about that the news is devastating and Donald Trump is an immoral pig?
She's just saying what normal people.
Right.
She's right. What normal person would say.
You agree?
I agree. She's therefore right.
Okay. You're not a fan of Mr. Trump, the president?
Nope.
I'm black. That was a very strong
I'm black. Trump is president or no president, it's still going to be the same thing, because this same thing Trump is saying, I think they've said it in America a long time ago as well, during the time of Obama as well. So it's still the same thing. I don't see any difference.
He's a very strong president.
Obama wasn't trying to ban Muslims. Obama was a Muslim. He wasn't trying to ban Muslims.
No, I think it was Bill Clinton.
I think it was Bill Clinton. I think he's a strong president. You know, don't get me wrong. What is? Are
you a Donald Trump fan?
No.
Okay.
Well, I have to. What do you mean? I'm not. Don't get me wrong, but it is strong because he's saying he's not scared to speak the truth.
Of course.
What he thinks is the truth.
Of course.
He's not looking at it from another perspective when we talk about, I was saying, keep some Muslims out. Not worrying about the Muslims that are already in the country. They're already ruining, they're already making the threats of terror. But he said he's going to build a wall. He's sanctioned that he's going to build it. He said he's going to protect
his country.
Yeah, to protect his country. He has his own point of view. A lot of people, the fact that he actually won the presidency, it means there's a very large amount of Americans that believe he can make the changes needed.
That's the point of taking the role as a leader.
Yeah, because Obama came in and he spread love, and he did the whole health plan thing to help everybody. Obamacare, that's it. It did what it could. Obama's come now and said, you know what, I'm not going to be nice. I'm just going to be upfront. I mean, we have judges who have sort of they've sort of opposed against the move of banning Muslims.
Yes.
Who else? There's some political heads as well who said, no, we can't stand for this. We can't stand for this. But at the end of the day, I believe his will is going to be done. That. You know, he's the president.
Clap for Dayo Washington. Yes, Dayo for president. Dayo for president. Okay, so you're very passionate about this.
I follow it. And
it's got to a lot of people. This man has got to a lot of people. And
there's still more, you know, because she actually went to screenshot the picture of the phone number of Rihanna.
Okay.
So, and I don't know where they go from there. And but she posted it. She
just made the fans happy. She just made the fans happy.
That's our own fame out of
That is crazy. Just to summarise, Azealia obviously wasn't happy, so they kind of went back and forth in a bit of beef, and then it culminated in Azealia screenshotting Rihanna's phone number on Instagram with the caption "bombs away."
She does make our fans happy. She does make Rihanna's fans happy. Trust me, they're probably like, Rihanna, I'm the biggest fan.
Our point is, I'm not scared of you, to be honest, because she's got nothing to prove. She's not going to gain nothing from that phone number. But it's like, I know you're Rihanna, but there you go. This is a number. I don't care what you do. That kind of a thing.
And they had to disconnect the number.
That's brave.
Yeah, it's brave. But you know, Rihanna, I'm sure she's got connections as well. She wanted
They had to disconnect the number.
Wow.
Too many fans. You know, she has a whole navy, the Rihanna Navy or whatever they call themselves.
Yeah.
I can't imagine, like, how many. Like, what would you do?
310.
Let me
What
ask
state is that?
Through what?
310. What state is that?
I don't know the state numbers. I'm American. Imagine, listen.
I would not have called the number. I would have taken
Are you
it.
oh, are you serious? If your favorite
You would have tried
celebrities,
to wife it.
Not really. I got a wife, me. I would have sold the number. I would not. That's business right there. You know.
if your favorite celebrity's phone number got posted on Twitter, are you really telling me you wouldn't be tempted to
just try
dial?
Even if you know it's gonna go busy,
and be like, hey.
No, I wouldn't do that. I'll screenshot what it is on Twitter. Ring my people in Africa and say, listen, who wants to buy Rihanna's number? Just $5. I know he's going to get disconnected. But that 10 minutes.
So much money.
I don't need to call my celebrity because they're going to ask me, who are you? I'm probably cut off the phone, you know. So
that is hilarious.
I would do that.
Okay, Big. What would if your favorite like music artist number got posted? Would you be tempted to dial and call up?
I won't be tempted. I will do it. Even though I know that I'm probably not going to pick up, but I'll do it. I'll be like,
I'll send the music.
Please call me back, please. Probably just try my luck in there. I'm there for gonna.
You're there for that.
We'll send the number.
And it's possible you just look at it and you feel like there's no points.
Amazing.
Yeah, exactly. So.
Oh my gosh, you guys are so funny. Yes, I'm loving today's show. These guys are crazy. All right, so we're going to be talking more to them a bit later on. For now, we're going to take a short musical break, and I'm playing Call the Police by Orezi.
Yeah,
all right, so you're listening to All FM 96.9. All right, welcome back. You were just listening to Orezi by...
Call the Police by Orezi.
Yes, thank you. Here's my music checker. There'll be some times where I'll say try and pronounce the name or the song of like some Nigerian artist, and then he'll be like, no, you didn't say it properly, honey. He's my checker.
Correct yourself.
So, what's going on there? You guys okay? Just checking. All right, so now we've got a segment called Question Time. And yes, this is where I throw out a question and I'd like to get people's views and opinions. First of all, we've got a comment from Nina, who's listening in. She said, your answers were too funny regarding the celebrity phone numbers business. Well, you guys said she was cracking up. So yeah, shout out to you, Nina, for listening. Okay, so about Question Time. The question this week is, should you ever take back or go back to an ex? Or should your exes stay where they belong in the past? Okay, so... First comment is by Shamika Bowen. Shout out to you, Shamika. Thanks for listening. An ex is an ex for a reason. However, the circumstances or the timing might not have been right, which could have been the reason the relationship ended. Both can still be very much into the relationship, but still decide to stop the relationship, then get back together. What do you think about that?
No, I think she's got a point. Because it's like when you're in college and you're young for love or young for the body, let's put it that way, and she's not giving it, you're like, I can't deal with this, I'll let her go. But in most cases, at our age, I'm past 21, I'm not going to reveal my age.
I'm past 21.
But yeah, you get to a stage where you start evaluating, especially the other sex, you start evaluating them when it comes to a potential in life. Is she just somebody who looks good and have nothing for her? If you don't want to continue because you don't want to waste your time. Well, 3 years later, she's called you, said, "Listen, I got a degree. I'm now an attorney, and this and that." You feeling wow, you're doing good with yourself, and then you might have loved her for personality, and then you're like, you know what? Your feelings are still there, but you didn't want to continue because you didn't want a future where you won't be proud of for the girl. But if she's not the kind of person you then want at that point, you could still click back together.
Kicks in then.
Yeah. There's always a twist. At that point, that's when the girl will be with somebody and then you can't get her back.
Absolutely. Good point. Big, what's your opinion? Should you ever go back to an ex or take back an ex?
Honestly, I've had my fair share with getting back with exes, so I don't think I want to anymore. It never ends well. Trust me. Listen, guys, never get back with your ex because it doesn't end well.
Wait.
Listen.
No, listen. What kind of advice is that one?
Listen, put trash for Loma.
Let's be honest, I've had my fair experience, so I advise you guys, please, once you dump, don't go back. Or if she dumps you, accept it. If you dump her, don't go back.
Alright.
Leave it that way, honestly speaking.
Okay, so that's B-I-G. I need to stop saying B-I-G.
It's big.
Young Big. Young Big.
Big.
That's Young Big's opinion. Thank you very much for that. I'm in agreement with you. I don't think exes are ever a good idea.
Because there's a reason why you left
Exactly.
in the first
There's
place.
always that kind of feelings and hostility. So
But it
we've
depends
got
if she's,
If she's what?
It depends. If that part is good, obviously.
Well, I mean,
let's
not go back. We'll leave that.
Let's move on.
I'm a success story when it comes to that kind of a
Really,
thing,
that
because my
situation.
missus, we used to date.
Okay.
We were not
Before.
officially together.
Okay.
And then we'd stop seeing each other because the feelings were there, but we didn't want to start a relationship. That was in 2012.
Okay.
In 2015, we clicked again. She's finished. She was in the final year of uni. I've graduated.
So
I was
the
working.
timing
Everything
was right.
it was really good. And today we're married and we have a son. So
Hey, can I get an
you know,
amen?
I have a testimony.
God is good. God is good.
That's the point.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So my theory has worked. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
it worked.
Yes.
Mine also worked, but
God
it's
is good.
Different
categories.
angles. Yes, different.
Different angles. Okay, we have a comment all the way from Nigeria. Thank you. And his name is Michael Omakoji. I said that properly.
What's the name?
Omakoji.
Yes.
Michael Omakoji.
Yeah.
Omakoji.
Okay. So he's in Abuja. Thank you for your comment, Michael. And he says, if there is a need to go back to an ex, why not? Besides, to err is human, to forgive is divine. Perhaps for the fact that you have both gone your separate ways does not mean that you have become everlasting enemies to each other. No. Finally, to move on is what matters, but not dwelling in the past. Thank you very much for that. That's a lovely comment. Lovely comment.
Makes sense, doesn't it?
Is it making sense?
Yeah.
Mento, what's your thoughts? Your girl is listening, no?
It's not even about girl
Okay,
listening.
talk.
He said what he needs to say. No,
I think
X is always be X. There's a reason why they call X's anyway.
Exactly.
So people from the outside might not know this, but both of you know where the problem is. That's the reason why she,
It depends on
it
why you
didn't
guys
work.
are
I think
in the
with what
first
he just said now, I think what he's basically saying is don't get back together because of the past, but let it be something that you're looking forward to, or something that is divine, something that has passed the stage of where, I remember when we used to hold hands. Oh my God, I missed that. I missed that. Well, it shouldn't be that. It shouldn't get back because of the past.
Yeah,
it should be the future, or it should be something else. You know.
Exactly.
Absolutely. We've got, there's too many comments, people. I'm sorry, I'm not going to read everybody's comments. I'm so sorry, but thank you for sending them. We've got Princess in Manchester, and Princess says, if you still love him or her and you know that for sure, that your ex still loves you, then forgive each other and get back together. But if the love is one-sided, it's a no more there. It's a no-go. It's a no-go. Are we feeling that comments, guys? That's from Princess. Thank you. Oh my God. Pete, I'm so sorry if I don't read out your comment on air. Let me get a couple more on the Facebook Live. Another comment from Oluwaseun Tobiloba Kings. Wow, what a name. Shout out to you. About the celebrity's mobile number, that was so funny. Why would I collect it? Because I don't know what to do with the mobile number. Okay, so you won't collect it.
She's not a fan of Rihanna, then, isn't it? She's not a Rihanna fan, then,
We've got an
FaceTime I didn't love is me young, innit?
Oh my God, that's hilarious.
Young, you find out on Instagram. Look me up also, man.
That is kind of funny. But we've also got Daniela Angel, and she says it depends on how you ended it in the first place. Exactly. Do you want to just read that comment for me?
Right. Depends on how you ended it in the first place. It's an X for a reason too, but for me, X is the past and will always stay there.
Jeez.
You say stay on your lane. Stay where you belong.
Don't cross the lane.
Don't cross the lane. There's a line between a thin line between love and hate.
Absolutely. Okay, guys, thank you so much for your comments.
Yeah.
Yes, right now we're going to move on, and we are going to talk to Young Big. Man, I need to get sound effects on the show. I need to get like a whole chorus. Yes, and the drums and the cheering and everything. Mr. Producer, we need more sound sound effects in the station. Fine. Okay. So, Young Big, how you feeling?
I'm okay. I'm good.
Excellent. Now, for those who are listening to this show, to this station, who don't know about you just yet, can you tell us who is Young Big?
Well, I'm an Afrobeat artist, UK Afrobeat artist to be precise, and I'm working on my own record label at the moment, and I have a single out there, right, Because of You. And it's banging still. So much support everywhere. So much support everywhere. But
excellent. Now we're going to be playing Because of You later on in the show. We're going to end the show with Because of You, just because you saved the best till last. You understand? So, but yeah. So, what kind of art would you say you are? Afrobeat, R&B. What type of music do you mostly make?
Afrobeat, but I'm versatile. So basically, I could do any type of music, depending on the artist that want to feature me.
Okay.
Even Mento knows, because me and him, we've worked a lot.
Okay.
Like I rap, I sing, I do all sorts of music. But for me as an artist,
right now,
for my fans, I'm an Afrobeat artist, UK Afrobeat artist. I come in with the style, and you know the vibes is different from the Nigerian Afrobeat.
Okay, because I've heard like some people say, "Oh,
why
Afrobeat."
do you call it Afrobeat? Why not Afropop?
Afropop.
It's similar. It's just a thin line, innit?
Yeah.
Because Afrobeat mostly is from Fela. You get from Fela, but the kind of music pop is hip hop, but they added the Afro vibes, the hip hop vibes.
That's good.
That's what Afropop.
Afropop, yeah.
But now I'm a UK Afrobeat.
Nice.
To that.
And
hold on, sorry about that. Why not just stay as Afrobeat, not UK Afrobeat?
I was going to ask that. Stop losing my mind. Stop asking my questions.
For example,
what's the difference?
There's a big difference
between Nigerian Afrobeat and UK Afrobeat.
For
Tell
example,
me.
Malik Berry, you listen to him, is a proper UK Afrobeat artist. You cannot compare him to Olamide. You get Olamide is proper Afrobeat. He's Omo Ibile. You get and Davido and that.
I just feel that there's no point saying I'm UK Afrobeat. It should just be Afro, because you could move from London, from the UK here to Africa or anywhere in Africa and just stay as Afrobeat.
I don't agree with that. I like the fact that UK Afrobeat has its own sound. It's different from Niger Afrobeat. We have our own little beats, our own differences.
If you look at the record labels from Nigeria, look at the people that sign. Yeah. The sound is different from when you look at people like Mr. Easy, and Young Big. It's different. There's some. When Afrobeat comes up, I just want to take off my jacket and dance and skinny with all of them. But when UK Afrobeat comes up, I just want to feel good. There's a vibe. There's a cool vibe to it.
No, I feel that. And do you write all your lyrics yourself and everything?
Yes, I do. I write my lyrics myself.
Nice.
But obviously, in this studio, you get help from a producer, like, oh, try this, it will sound better. Yes. But most of my lyrics, 100% from my head. From
your head. And where do you kind of get your inspiration from? Like, say your songs today that we're going to be playing, Because of You and Murder Me. It's like, what kind of brought those about?
You're going from me. I'm joking.
But Because of You, it's an emotional song. It's mostly about
which girl broke your heart?
No, actually, it's not like a breakup song. It's about like to appreciate women. For example, like nowadays you see guys singing or artists singing, oh, shake this, shake that, break that, come into the room. Like it's Valentine's, we need to do something for the ladies this time.
Yes,
we need to make them like, it's not the everyday, oh, please come to my home, come and take up. I have to appreciate, man. It's because of you I'm doing this. It's because of you I'm singing. Because of you I'm
I would
writing.
just like to take a moment to shout out Young Big's mother. He has raised a good man, a good gentleman. Yes.
It's not about just appreciating you guys. You, for example, you guys have been so much support. As for me, 100%.
Women have always been
fans.
support of him in college.
Nice.
I've always been the ladies man. What can I do? It's been God in there, but.
That's excellent. That's excellent. So, talk to me about Murder Me. What brought that about?
Yeah, it's all about. Is
someone trying to kill you?
No, but there's this girl that
Would that be the case?
but it's just like a UK vibes.
Okay.
UK vibes where a girl The storyline according to the song is a girl met this guy, and then she tries everything in the world to seduce him, and eventually fell. He had no choice. She gave him everything from the head to the bottom, but at the end of the day, the song still appreciates her, like for who she is, not just please come over and kill me or murder me. Guys, it's still package. Trust me.
Okay. Well, we're gonna listen to that right now, and then when we come back, we're gonna talk more to Young Big, and then we're gonna talk to Dayo Washington as well about his fashion and entrepreneurial business and everything going on. Okay, so keep it locked. We're playing Young Big, Murder Me on 96.9. We're back, and that was Murder You.
Murder Me.
That was Murder Me by Young Big. That was hot. Big. That was hot. We were having a party in the studio.
Yes.
Behind the scenes. So yeah, make sure you go check out our YouTube channel if you want to watch this show back and see Young Big posing and dabbing and all of that to the cameras. Okay. Excellent. So right now we're going to talk a little bit to Dayo Washington. Dayo, welcome.
Thank you.
It's great to have you here. And
happy to be here.
Good. For those who don't know you, who is Dayo Washington?
My name is Dayo Washington. As Dami said, I'm an entrepreneur, CEO, fashion designer, a husband, a father, a church member, son of God, anointed. But that's me. Basically, born in Nigeria, moved here when I was 10, and I've just been trying to build my empire. Since I graduated from uni.
Excellent. Now, Dayo, your designs are amazing. Like, when did you really start going into fashion and designing and all of that?
When I left uni, graduated, went to Nigeria for 2 weeks. Sat down with a few family members and said, listen, I want to start a business that's from Nigeria. Learn a bit about business from there, see how it is. So we did some research. Down in the UK, a lot of friends always, go back home, make clothes, bring it here. We made African fashion quite unique. It's not something you find on the high street. You can buy from Primark or internet. So from that, the dream behind Washington Fashion was to create a business, a fashion business that starts from Africa, that is made by Africans and then is sold to the rest of the world. So one of the main aims isn't particularly to be the richest fashion label in the world. It's more like to have the value when it comes to presenting Africa as a nation itself. So for example, now somebody can buy an outfit in Canada and say, where's it from? It's from Africa. Where do they make it? Africa? Sure. Yeah, definitely.
Nice.
Stick to that, and we've had a lot of challenges, don't get me wrong, if it's machinery, people, money, it happens, but you learn every step of the way. So it's like, after the NFL, I've got to start something, because as an entrepreneur, fashion isn't just going to be my baby, it's just a start, especially from Africa, because I've had somebody from Uganda said, come and do a fashion show up here, because at the moment we're not even selling like that, it's more of exposure.
Amazing.
One of my friends in uni in Boston, she said, we're having a fashion show at the university, can you afford to come down there? And I said, yeah, if you call me, I'll come, because I want to show that where you from Africa. Yes, I live in Manchester, but my motherland is Africa. I can call it Nigeria, but I believe in Africa as a nation. So it's like, so did you bring this design for me? That's always a shock factor, which I like to give. Because some people can do businesses where they can buy 10,000 dashikis, bring it to the UK and say, bang, bang, bang. When this dashiki session came out, we reinvented the dashikis. We mixed them with leather, we added Africa to the back of it, and we just tried to innovate in a way where people still loved it, but you can tell if it's not just the one that they made in China and brought in. It had a different factor to it. So that is what we're about.
Can we just give a round of applause to Mr. Dayo? Yes. Just for continuing to elevate and uplift Africa as a nation. Okay, everything we talked about is about, look, I'm trying to put like Africa on the map, African people, African workers, African designs. I love that. So I love that. I hope you never kind of deviate from that aspect about your brand, because that is what makes yours unique.
And it's so different because we have people in the fashion industry here as well, but he came up with another kind of style which I was expecting.
Absolutely.
Which is nice. So keep it up.
Keep it up. Kudos. Young Big. Okay, so just to clarify, who is your manager? Who is your manager, baby?
Oh, now. I have like a partner in crime.
Okay.
We do everything together. Like,
And who is that?
Dayo wash.
Not to say it on air.
We do everything together. It's like a big brother to me. So
That's why I see fashion has changed as well. So music and fashion.
That's excellent. And for our listeners, I wish you could see him right now. But yes, they're both looking on point. And I'm loving the bling, I'm loving the colours, and Dayo, this jacket that you have on right now, just open that. Okay, talk to me about what's going on with that. It's a very unique, multicoloured jacket that you've got on.
This inspiration for this jacket came from me. I sat down and thought, what are you? I'm an entrepreneur. So if you're going to make something that people are going to wear, you need to do something that I wear. Because there's no day you see me, I've either got a blazer on or I have a jacket on. I must look smart because that's just who I am, you know? So then this year now is from, what's that Lagos market? Udumota, that's what it's called. So the fabric's from, the sewing was done in Igbeda. Wow. And this is me wearing it in Manchester on Dami's show, and she's viewing into the whole world. You know, it's like the objective has been met. You know, and for people to sort of wear and appreciate what we design, me myself has to be able to love what I do and what we make.
So true.
That's just it, really.
That's amazing.
Stand out, love. I mean, on what's it called on Instagram, I put up a blazer just like this, and I said. It says Africans are loud. It's true. It's true because we're loud in what we do, what we wear, how we pray, how we dance. I mean, you know, it's what we do and we're proud of it. Yeah, and that's just got to be the message consistently. You know, once you reach the top, and get to the top, keep going.
I love that. Now, Young Big, one of your videos has over 5,000 views already. And when did it really drop?
On Monday.
That's crazy.
And it's an audio. It's an audio. It's the audio we're talking about.
That's amazing. Like, you've been getting a lot of support. Like, how does that make you feel? All the support and the fans.
It makes you feel good and thankful. Because sometimes, for every artist, you're always skeptical about, a song dropping in today, we didn't like it. And you know, black people, we are really difficult to please. You get, so I'm actually happy that people love it, and it's good, and they also, man, about my day, it's good.
Amazing. So like this year, for 2017, what is in the pipeline? What's your plans?
I'm having a tour.
Okay.
They call it a unit tour.
Nice.
And a club tour.
Okay.
And I'm dropping so many videos this year. And I have so many collabs coming with big artists.
Too many videos? Wow, you're going to be a very busy guy.
Your EP.
The EP
and the EP? And the tour?
What's the EP for?
It's for charity.
Oh, nice. Okay. Talk to me about that.
I'm having an EP drop in April.
Nice.
April, then we'll try and sell as much as we can.
Yeah.
Then all the money goes to charity.
That's charity.
Oh, Dayo, you've got the comments. I like this Mr. Washington.
Thank you.
And then she said, what did he graduate as?
In business management.
Okay, business management. Continue. Talk to me about the charity.
Charity. It will be dropping in April, hopefully.
Amazing.
We'll sell as much as we can.
Yeah.
And give all the money to charity.
Okay.
You're not selected which one. We don't want it to be something that's already out there like that. Something that, because we're a local community here in Manchester, and there are charities out there that don't even get as much support.
I agree.
So the short list is still there. Aziz working on the music. Me, as Bad Nice Clan, is working on, how we're going to support, how we're going to give back to the community and support him.
I love that, 100%. It's always good to give back. That's what I'm always preaching. That's what I'm always talking about. Do something to add value to somebody else's life. It's all about making a difference in somebody's life. So I love that. And both of you do that perfectly. In your own little ways, but you both do it well. So yeah, just keep doing that. Now, Big, who is the number one person that you would love to collaborate with? Like, anywhere in the world, dead or alive, any artist. Dead or alive.
Right. But you have to let me break that down.
Listen, we've got 10 minutes.
It's Olamide.
Okay, and why?
I love his style. It would be sick having UK Afrobeat with proper Nigerian Afrobeat. It's going to be some next fight, be some new wave coming through.
Okay.
So I look forward to working with Olamide. Trust me.
I mean, we can see that happening one day. We can see that. Why not?
Even more than Olamide.
Yes.
Definitely.
You get your people to start reaching out. Oh yeah, people, you're his people now. Start reaching out.
This is my partnership.
And no, I love that. Okay, we'll watch out for that. And then when it happens, I'll be like, he said it on my show. And Dayo, what do you have planned for like Washington Fashion like this year, 2017?
We're gonna open our first fashion house in Nigeria. We've got a deadline for November. Because the thing about it is in Nigeria, fashion shops, let's call it that, where they sell clothes, they call it boutique, and I really dislike that word. So we've asked, it's going to be Washington Fashion House. So I have a vision where if you go to Nigeria now, at least 80% of the fashion shops, boutiques you go in, it's so tight, you go, all the clothes everywhere, and what you want to buy is right at the back, and they got to squeeze in it. But the vision is to have a premises where you can walk in, have a sit, my people will look after you, give you a cup of water, measure you, say, look at the design we have, do you want a difference? Because we're going to be setting targets on retaining the customers. I'm going to be going at it differently. Yes, we want to make money, but then I want to leave a legacy where, somebody that was my customer in 2017 comes back in 2037 and says, is this what? Yeah, definitely. I want something from you. So that's the plan this year. So I've got a target of 5 fashion shows. We're going to start the manufacturing come June, because as much as I want to do in Nigeria, I have to make sure the quality is of my approval. And to do that, you need the proper equipment.
Okay.
So all that is in plan. So by December, once I cut the ribbon, you will know. And just Nigeria in the coming years.
Excellent. We're always going to be here supporting you, us here at All FM
individually as well.
So yes, individually as well. So yes, we've always got your back. And
can you believe it's almost the end of the show?
Yes. How fast is it almost the end of the show? Very quickly. Sorry, say that again. Say that again to the mic. Sorry, say that again. Say that again to the mic. I need this sound bite. Now, young big, 5 years from now, young big, what are we going to say about young big? What are we going to say about young big?
Young big, it's going to be like a name.
Trust me.
That's what we're going to do. Record label is going to be like a new brand. Young big is going to be
not just as young big as a person,
not just as young big as a person, but young big as a community. Young big as
I love that.
someone to look up to.
And very, very quickly,
I love that.
where is Washington?
And very, very quickly, Dayo, where is Washington Fashion going to be 5 years from now?
Unfortunately, we've got 2 businesses here, and the plan is to 2 businesses here.
Okay.
And the plan is to sort of have little ones. I'm trying to promote other entrepreneurs in Nigeria
It's so
that don't.
professional.
Other professionals in Nigeria, other entrepreneurs in Nigeria that don't have the income opportunity. Ordinary 1 million, which is equivalent to £2,000, it goes a long way for them down there. And the plan is for us to sort of have little businesses under one head. So in 5 years, you have maybe 7 businesses under Washington Group.
Perfect. Perfect. Just want to thank you both so much for coming to the show. I know you've had a good time, right?
Sure.
Would you both come back?
Oh yes.
When you drop your EP, you're coming back.
Yes, no problem.
And yes, it's going to be great. And yes, DJ Mento, thank you again. My co-host, never leaving my side. And it's been a pleasure. Thank you to everyone on Facebook listening. Thank you to everyone listening online and listening on the radio.
Thank you for the time.
Yes, definitely. Love you. Where can people find you? What's your social medias?
Instagram and Twitter, Official Young Big.
Okay.
And on Facebook, David Young Big Any. And Snapchat, Young.Big. Add me and say live sessions in the studio.
Excellent.
Live jam. You must add me.
Thank you so much, guys. Remember, it's all about making a difference and touching somebody's life in the best possible way. Yeah. Okay, do whatever you can do to make a difference in everyone's life and continue to give back. Giving back is so important, and it just change somebody's life
and
in
drink water
any little way. You just killed my whole deep speech with your water. And I'm joking. Stay healthy, stay blessed, and we'll be back same time next week, 3 p.m. on All FM 96.9. You've been listening to the Damilola Show. I'm your girl Damilola Bisuga with DJ Mento, and we are out. We are playing Young Big because of you. Enjoy.